Imagine if you could make 7 figures as a real estate agent without relying on paid ads or traditional methods like cold calling or even roadshows. In this video, we'll actually cover how I'll plan my entire organic marketing strategy and how you can do the same. Okay, before we talk about anything, if you're new here, we've generated over 5 million organic client views and hundreds of inbound DMs and leads in the process. And let's get straight into this video. So what I'll do first is to analyze my assets. Okay, so that is my email list, my contacts, my referrals, and other leads that I might have. Okay, so now that I know what I'm working with, I'll start building my strategy. So there's 2 parts to organic marketing. Okay, one will be your traffic, and another is nurture. Okay, the goal of short form content is to generate as many eyeballs as possible, right? So that's short form content. So it's your eyeballs. Let me just show a quick eyeball here. Okay, to get as many eyeballs as possible, and this is your traffic. Okay, so the goal here is to get as many people to watch your stuff as much as possible and know of your existence. The goal of long form content, however, is to nurture and win hearts. Okay, so this is where we nurture and win hearts. Okay, so let me give you an analogy for this too. Your short form content is to make a girl or guy think like, wow, damn, you know, this guy, this person is attractive. I want to sort of find out more about what he has to say. And your long form content, right, is where you want to make your audience eventually want to find out more and eventually win their hearts or their trust. Okay, so ideally it should go like this. Okay, so in the ideal world you want to have both. So ideally with short form content, you can go and put out like 4 to 5 pieces. 4 to 5 pieces of short form content a week where you push people from here into long form. Okay, and one long form content a week here will be good to get people to watch more of your stuff so that they are aware of your solution. Okay, because more people will probably watch your short form than your long form either ways, so you don't have to put out so much long form videos if you don't have much short form initially. Okay, so once you have the bandwidth, you can then start repurposing these short form videos, right? So these 4 or 5 videos, you can even repurpose them, right? You can even repurpose them onto, let's say, TikTok, even IG, or even Facebook, and maybe even add podcasts into the mix of this strategy. Okay, so here's how it all comes together. Your short form content is now your runners or your mini ads, where its sole purpose here, right, is actually to drive reach. Okay, and now that you have the traffic and you have the reach, we're actually going to make your audience educated on why your solution is actually the best bet. That they want to see success, they have to actually watch your long form content to do so. Okay, so from here, there's actually a few ways you can go about doing it. Okay, number one, what you can do is to push all your traffic, right, into an application form. So let's say short form, okay, short form traffic. Let's say method 1, you know, short form traffic into an application form. Okay, where they can book, you know, they can fill in their details, their name, their email, their number, and maybe even book a time. Okay, maybe even book a time. Okay. To meet you. Okay, so very simple. This is method 1, short form traffic, right? On method 2 is push all your traffic into a single YouTube video. Okay, so your short form traffic into a long form YouTube video. Okay, and this video actually will cover the full-fledged on, you know, your strategy. Okay, so just right here, your strategy, your case studies, and everything that pushes the narrative on why your solution is actually king. Okay, so as simple as this sounds, this exact strategy was what made people like, you know, Iman Ghazi and Hamza millions of dollars just off their YouTube channel alone. Okay, so they had multiple affiliates pushing, you know, people from here to here, you know, then eventually to here. Like that. Okay, so remember I said at the start, right? So I said at the start to actually gather all your assets, right? Your leads, your contacts and all that. That wasn't for nothing. Okay. Okay, for us now to actually further steamroll this process, we want to start pushing all our prospects and leads into our traffic sources. So this is our short form traffic, right? Our long form YouTube style video. So it's here and here. Okay, so as long as they begin the process of consumption, right, they eventually like sort of book with you through here. Okay, you see the whole paradigm shift right now. So now you might be asking, right, okay, I'm on a budget, right? I'm on a budget. I can't literally put up 4 or 5 videos on short form, you know, and I can't even do long form content every single week. What do I do right now? And I can't even, not to even talk about podcasts. So what should I be actually focusing on, and what's the most important? Okay, my answer to this is, it actually depends right now. What are you actually trying to achieve here? If you have a lot of leads, you know, and these leads actually need more nurturing, I'll probably focus on doing more long form content to actually nurture these leads instead, because you already have a lot of numbers really. Now you don't need more traffic, you just need these people to actually watch more of your stuff. If I want to get more leverage, more leads, more people to know me, more attention, so that I can actively work on more people at once, I'll actually focus on short form content. Okay, because generally speaking, it's actually easier to get viral on short form content than instead of YouTube. So once I start getting more leads, I can start pivoting and diversify my focus into actually long form videos. But ideally, in the best case scenario, like I said earlier, it's always good to have both. Anyways, now that we're in the middle of this video, right, I'll also link my most comprehensive and my longest YouTube video that I did on how we actually step by step generated over 5 million views in the description down below. So do check that out once you're done with this one. And you know, with that, let's just get back into this. I want to get into the details right now, because that's actually exactly what you came for, right? How do I actually get my videos to be watched and have people start contacting me eventually, right? So we use this framework called the THE framework. Okay, THE framework. And how this THE framework works is actually the 3 most crucial elements when it comes to content marketing. So your T is your topic, H is your hook, okay, and your E is, of course, your editing. Okay, so first, let's start with content topic, of course. How do we find a winning topic? There are 7 ways, okay. Method 1 is what I like to call people also ask. Okay, so just write this down here. Google people also ask. How this works very simply is you just have to go to Google right now, search your niche up, let's say real estate, right? See what people are asking, okay, then make a video about it. If people don't ask, naturally it won't be an interesting topic that most people will be interested in. Okay, so very simple. A tip for people also ask is you just have to click onto one of the arrow buttons, right? And then you just have more people also ask columns there. Okay, second method is logic balls. Okay, with logic balls, all you have to do here is to actually clean your niche, and actually logic balls will kindly enough generate you tons of content ideas. Right? Okay, next is ChatGPT. We use this prompt that I've actually prepared for you. I want you to pretend you are Seth Godin, you know, a master at writing short form style videos. Your goal here is to help me craft the best 10 possible content topics and make it as relevant as to the Singapore context as much as possible. Here's my niche, semicolon, insert niche. Okay, very simple. Method 4 is TikTok SEO. TikTok SEO. And how you do this is actually go to your TikTok search engine. You search for the niche that you are interested in creating content for. For example, let's say sales, property, etc. And you click onto the options icon at the top right. It should look like a volume bar. Okay, sort videos by like count. Then afterwards, you go to your top performing videos and look for other hashtags that are similar to the niche that you're in. Okay, very simple right there. And step 5 is sort for TikTok extension. Okay, how do you use this? Actually, you have to go download the extension on Google first. Yeah, open up TikTok and search for the creator that you want to reference, and actually click Start Sort, and actually the software will sort the creator's most viewed videos. Okay, method 6 is vidIQ. First, you have to download vidIQ, similar to sort for TikTok. You download extension, put the extension on your web browser, go to YouTube, then actually search videos relevant to your niche, and vidIQ actually filter the comment section. So you have to click onto the extension, filter comments, and then you say something like contain only questions. So you can actually list down the questions relevant to your niche. You actually list it down right there for you. And some are actually in the form of content ideas. So what you have to do right now is to take those content ideas and actually document it in some form of a document or a spreadsheet. And once you're ready, you can actually create content to answer these questions that are in the spreadsheet. And yeah, there you go. Okay, very simple right there. Method 7 is content farming. Okay, so how does content farming work? First, you have to find the 5 to 10 top performing creators in your niche, within your niche, let's say baking, whatever that is. Next, actually, you want to do a deep dive into their comment section down below, right? You just actually go and search their name up, watch some of their videos and look at their comment section and actually start writing down every single question that you see and then go and make a piece of content for that, because that questions are actually what people are asking. So your whole goal there is to provide answers to the question. Okay, so now the hook, now that we've covered the content topic, right, we're going to cover the hook. They're actually picking a zillion ways, right, to create a hook. So just push this here, hook. Like I said, there's zillion ways to create a hook, but in this video we actually cover the top ways we actually write hook. Okay, so the first way we write a hook is called the problem agitate hook. Okay, so problem agitate hook. Okay, so for example, you struggle with low self-esteem. Does it affect your relationships, your career, your happiness? So the idea here for this hook is to actually establish a problem here, and actually go deeper emotionally. Second is your shocking statistic hook. Shocking stats. So for your shocking stats hook, very simple, right? An example would be, do you know that 90% of, say, property investments are not profitable? That means that only 1 out of 10 investments make money. Do you know? So the whole idea here is, what you want to achieve is to trigger a shocking fact that will trigger a pain point. Okay? So that's a shocking stats hook. It's quite fun to use shocking stats. Next is a FOMO hook. FOMO hook. Okay, so FOMO hook example is, this is your last chance to make over 100k with your property before it's gone forever. Okay, so FOMO should be quite self-explanatory, like, right? Fear of missing out, you know, you don't do this offer, you'll never see it again forever. Okay, next is your myth buster hook. So myth buster hook. Okay, for your myth buster hook, quick example, you probably think that property investment is only for the rich. Most people can't do it. Well, I'm here to tell you that it's quite the opposite. Similar to shocking statistic hook, the goal of Mythbuster, of course, is to disprove a misconception that the market has and how you can help solve that. Okay, the fifth one is a promised land hook. Okay, for the promised land hook, for example, imagine if you could make 100k from property without having to go for property courses or taking a gamble on the market. Imagine if I could get my promised land or my dream state without my common pain point. Okay, so that's the sort of like structure that I use. Now that I've covered the topic and these 5 hooks, strategy or structures that we use, let's get into editing, which actually ties all this in together. Okay, so editing, let's pull it aside. Okay. Great. Here, editing. So there's actually 5 types of editing elevation you can use in your own videos. Okay. And these are number 1, your overlays. Second, of course, is your transitions. Okay. And third is your thumbnails. Fourth is your captions. And fifth is your graphics. Okay, so how I like to describe this is, these are for your visual learners, right? So all these are for your visual learners, you know, and captions, see visuals, and caption is even for people that like to read without music. Okay, very straightforward, right? Once you nail this strategy and you have your THE framework done and dusted with, you're good to go. Honestly, it is more enough for you to actually see success. And if you like this one, subscribe. I post a new video like this weekly or bi-weekly. And if you want to see something, you know, see a video, drop a comment down below what you'd like to see next. Yeah, see you in the next one.